Hi, my name is Nick Silence, and my buddy, the guy. So, this is a little bit off tempo from the rest of my videos. I'm actually fixing a 2001 Chevy Blazer Extreme package. It's got the 4x4. So, if you've had problems with your lights blinking, the light doesn't work, or anything like that, I'm going to explain all of this in this little tiny video. First things first, if your shit doesn't even turn on for your 4x4, there is a fuse box right in here. It says on here that number 15, which happens to be your 4-wheel. So let me grab that. 15. Okay. 15. Here's your little fuse. It's a little centerpiece that's still connected in there. So that's obviously not broken. So we can safely assume that that is not the culprit here. Put it back in there, reattach all the stuff for that. As I fumble over all this, reattach it back on here. If it is working, all the lights right here will be flashing if it doesn't work still. So we'll go to the front. So after that, you have in here where your battery is. Underneath there, there's this little squishy type actuator type deal. I'm no mechanic. That's where my buddy kind of came into play. So when this pushes down, the little button pushes it in. This is clearly working. This is the original one that was in there. Put a brand new one in there. Hooks up, connects up in there. You put the connection back on here for the vacuum hose. Goes up into here. So the original problem was this little hose right here was completely blown in half for whatever reason. And on this one, we did not find at any point in time a valve. What was the valve called?
A transfer case valve.
Transfer case valve. It's a little golden looking type deal with the
3 hose connections.
3 hose connections and the ball bearing on the top for the pressure. We didn't find that anywhere. So instead, I look around and no shit. This is the new one, but we just kind of found this just kind of hanging around. Now back when that probably exploded years ago, there is a little nipple about no longer than this knuckle right here to the end of my pinky. It's probably about half that, maybe. And you just kind of feel under there for it. And it's on this little black little piece of plastic in here. You just kind of feel for it. If it's broken off, it doesn't seem to make a difference because he had his thumb on this. And then it made the 4-wheel just turn. And he's struggling to put this back on. Here it is.
And then actually, before you get too carried away with that, don't connect it yet. Leave it off.
Leave it off?
Because you said the blinking light's in there. Leave it off. Show them the blinking lights, then I'll put my thumb on it and show you the difference.
So, no idea.
More of actual proof instead of just saying something.
There. Oh, you know what? Go put your thumb on it. There we go. Hold it again. Gotta fix it now because. Oh, let go of it. Do it again.
Flashing?
Okay, let go. Put it on there. go. There. So, had to put it into neutral. So now we got it to jack up again. It's not engaged. The wheels will not spin in the front. It'll continue to flash just like this. Put it back in 2, it stays solid. So, if I get over here on this ice, that, if any point in the beginning line, if it's disconnected, it's not going to engage the 4 wheels. So you're going to have this number right here. Now then, if we go back in and reattach it,
Camera's probably picking up nothing but wind right now.
yeah. There. Now it's stuck back on. Bring it there. So now, on the brake, I push it. It stays solid. None of this other nonsense. If I throw it in reverse, it's gripping all 4 tires now. Switching it neutral, put it in neutral, push 4 high. You can wait there.
Oh, yeah.
The 4 high is on now. I'll put it in reverse. And it feels kind of like resistance. He says it's binding, which makes more sense, you know, for mechanics. Put it back into neutral, put it into 4 low. There we go. Had to get off the brake a little bit because it has to roll a little.
4 low is not meant for speed.
I know that. Tapped a little bit too hard. Put it back into 2 high. That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
If you look at the back tires now it's in 2 high.
You just sprayed the shit out of your face.
Yeah, well, adds comic relief. So. Alright. So before you say anything else about the valves on the T-case or anything else, I would check all of your hoses because I had this problem for about 3 years and it was all fixed with 2 hose replacements. One was dry rotted beyond belief and the other one was completely burst. And without the help of a mechanic, because I work on computers all day long, I would have never figured this out. Thanks. Hopefully this helps.